Sometimes we are going to pot on things, and I don't think we're here to necessarily have a side or an opinion. Mm-hmm. We just here to have an open forum and conversation. Sometimes we just here to talk.
Ladies and gentlemen, your captain speaking. We've reached cruising altitude, and we'll begin our descent to 31,000 feet shortly. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the journey.
Dad? What does that mean?
It means we're right where we need to be, son. Not too high, not too low. Where the ride is the smoothest, we're somewhere in the middle.
Welcome to Somewhere in the Middle.
And we back. What's going on, people? Welcome back to another episode of Somewhere in the Middle. I am your favorite man, the guy, and the co-host, one half of this pod. I am Brother James, your favorite man, the guy at the FMOG. Hey, man, it's so good to see y'all again. I know it's been a while. And I want to kick it over to my co-host, my homie right here. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the people, brother.
I'm Home Team Art, hometeam.art. You can catch me on Twitter, Facebook. I'm on TikTok now, man. And, I'm one half of Somewhere in the Middle, and we're getting started today.
Oh, yeah, we're getting started. But on TikTok, is it Popcorn Player? Is that what it is?
It is pop. You're right.
Yeah.
It's Popcorn Player on TikTok.
Yeah, man.
Sure.
Hey, and I'm forgive me because I'm Brother James 14 across every platform. So y'all go and search me up, you know what I'm saying? I go and pray and tell you some truth about yourself. You know what I'm saying? If you want to hit me up, just reach out. We'll speak with you. But nah, man, it's been a while. Art, how you feeling, man? It's been a while since we seen each other. How you doing, man?
It's been a lot, bro. Life is crazy. So you know, I had my son's third birthday.
Oh, okay, hand claps.
Yeah, so we did it big for him. He had like his birthday was on Wednesday. So you know, with kids, like their birthday is Wednesday through the weekend. So like every day was his birthday.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So by the time his birthday was over and the parties and all that was over, I'm like, thank God. And then we had like I told you, we had some trees, you know, the homeowner BS. But it's been a while, man. I'm back in school, so I have finals. Okay. So it's like, you know, in this economy, bro, we got to keep going and stay busy and stay just, you know, climbing the ladder. So that's really what I've been up to.
Word, man. When you was talking about how, you know, kids like the whole week be walled off for their birthdays, It reminded me of, you know, a callback to an early episode when I was talking to the homeless man. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I celebrate all week. Yeah. And the kids, they live with you, so they don't own that, so they celebrate all week too. But nah, man, shout out to your son, man. Happy birthday, our son. But yeah, man, it's good to be back, and we gonna go ahead and get started and roll this out. And speaking of altitude, I know y'all heard that new intro, you know what I'm saying, by the way. Speaking of altitude, man, what's going on with this air? Like the air quality and the smoke and the smog.
Hey, bro, I don't know, bro. You know it's crazy because I didn't know that what was going on until like day 2.
Right.
I just kind of thought it was weird outside.
Right.
I don't know. Maybe I was working or whatever. I didn't understand, and I wasn't watching much TV. So when I realized what it was, I'm like, wildfires in Canada?
Right,
like
man.
That's weird, right?
Yeah.
And then I remember like last year sometime, it was like 2 years ago when I went on this deep Canada deep dive, like this rabbit hole, right? And I didn't realize that like almost half of northern Canada is like uninhabitable, right? So Canada's settlements is right above us.
Ah, okay.
Like it take the same amount of time to get to Toronto that it does to get to Memphis.
Really?
Just opposite directions.
Do the knowledge. I did not know that.
Like Canada, all of Canada's settlements is right above us, bro.
Wow. So that would make sense for everything. And then something that Reed, he had texted in the chat, less smoke from wildfires can travel up to 1,000 miles. Yeah. So with you saying that, with it being that close, that means it's less than 1,000 miles away.
It's less than 1,000 miles, bro.
And it's funny when you say like you didn't know what's going on. I didn't either. I just walked outside of work one day and I felt like I had took a hit of the cigar or something like that. I'm like, what's going on? I can't even see. what happened to the buildings over there, man?
Yeah, it's not as far as we think, and it just shows you how much of a bubble you live in, and you don't know.
Yeah, facts.
That is something that can be next door, and you have no knowledge of the culture of anything that's going on.
Right.
And it's not that far away. Like,
right.
Windsor is what, 3.5, 4 hours away? Windsor, Canada?
Wow.
Like, we don't even know that.
Right.
Most people in Chicago probably don't even know what Windsor is.
Right, man.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's not that far.
It's funny because I've never heard of Windsor till you just told me right now. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Windsor is like right across the bridge from Detroit.
Ah, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so that's the part of Canada where it's like if you're in Detroit, you can accidentally like get on the bridge and then go to Canada. Okay.
Yeah.
So now it's funny, like what you said, like even realizing that it's that close. Like even when I think about like the air pollution where we was at, right above New York and right above Chicago. So it's something like the most prominent cities is the ones that got like heavily affected by this, right?
That's what it seemed like, yeah.
Yeah, and then you even see like I was seeing people that was out there and they was like taking pictures and videos and like the skyline, it was like a thick smog. It was like so dense that you would think the fire was happening like right outside where you at. You know what I'm saying? And I think the craziest thing to me is, like you said, we be in such a bubble, we be such hermits that we don't even realize how close we are to these different kind of things. And I'm like, that right there should be an alarming thing, though. So it's like people should be more aware of their surroundings, what's going on with them, because I ain't gonna lie, I was tripping out. I was going down my timeline and people didn't even know we was as close to Canada as we were. They like, man, they Canada, like,
I know.
It's north. It's all the way, it's all the way
bro,
north. What?
No.
How come we get smoke from Canada? See, that's the government up there releasing. Nigga,
bro.
Yeah, you down the street, around the corner, we there, man. Like,
Canada is right up the street, bro.
yeah, bro. And I think it was even crazy too. It's like they were saying it's like unhealthy, like for sensitive groups. So I had went to Walmart, and I'm just, I got to a point because I was off yesterday. I got to a point where I kind of be like oblivious to everything. I went to Walmart, right, and I'm seeing all the employees with their mask on, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh man, is it like another pandemic? You know what I'm saying? Like it's something going on that I wasn't informed about. And then I'm like, I went into the store, and I think shout out to Pusha Z, shout out to Zach. I remember he told his story about in the pandemic when there was this older lady had like he went into a store and she went up to him and grabbed him and said, "Where your mask at? Put your mask on." And I had like the same experience. I was checking out the self checkout in Walmart. They had the people standing there to watch you and make sure everything go good.
Yeah.
And this older lady, had her mask on, and she was like, "Young man, where your mask at?" And I was like, what happened? Like, what am I missing and everything? She was like, that smoke, it ain't bothering you, that smoke outside? I'm like, oh, I didn't even think about it.
I was told to put my mask on too. I'm like, I don't have a mask.
Right.
And I feel guilty about this shit. I'm like, I don't have a mask.
Yeah, man. So I'm just like, oh no, it's like the smoke was like another pandemic. But it's funny though, like I'm keeping it a buck with you, bro. Do you remember this happening like this? Like, has this been an often thing as far as like wildfires and the smoke reaching here? I don't remember this happening like this.
They said this is the worst in history.
Okay.
But it probably happened at some point.
Yeah.
But this is the worst in history.
Okay. Because I remember it happened last year,
region,
right?
For the Midwest region, this is the worst.
So like I'm wondering why. It's something to that it's like it's worse now than it used to be, because like you said, they said it's the worst it's been. Because I know it happened last year too.
Yeah,
where we had like air quality issues.
We did have air quality issues. I don't even remember where that came from.
It was wildfire. Yeah, it was a Canadian wildfire.
Canadian wildfire, but it wasn't as bad as this year. I just remember reading that this year is the worst in history in terms of the Midwest.
Wow, bro,
like it's never been this bad in the Midwest.
That's crazy. And
so I don't. Yeah, it's weird, bro. Like I'm like, okay, so pollution is that powerful,
right? And it just makes me think that it is something to the it makes me think it is something to that when they talk about like the earth increasing in temperature and stuff.
When I was I was just about to say that. Like I was reading that it impacts the ozone layer heavily. You feel what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like, the ozone layer thinning, that got a lot to do with the global warming, with the ozone layer thinning and all this stuff. And I'm just like,
and don't they say with the ozone layer, once it disappears, like gone? Like is that how that works? Or
well, I think when they say the ozone layer disappears, we are in direct contact with the sun, Because I think the ozone layer protects us from the sun.
Oh my God.
From the full wrath of the sun.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So that ozone layer protecting us from God's wrath. Amen. Man. Hey, look, man. We need to get more environmentalists and stuff. But you know what's funny to me? Even when it come to this, we still make everything political and about money, right?
We do.
I seen an article talking about this, and these niggas said that the U.S. is gonna fine Canada for these wildfires. They're gonna fine them as far as like when it come to like I think exporting different things. Yeah. And I'm like, y'all know that's a natural disaster. Yeah. So I'm like, you about to like charge them more money for something that's like above their control type shit. Like it's funny we make it like everything about money and political.
I'm not surprised with anything that come with this administration, bro. Like just think about it. Like when we with us really coming into the realization of how close proximity Canada is, right? Mm-hmm. That's essentially two brothers living on the same second floor that close their door to each other and put "do not enter" in their mama house. It's like, what are we doing, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yo, this is
don't come in my room.
This is my fort.
You don't come in my room.
Right.
Like, nigga, we in the same house, bro.
Right. This is Timmy's fort.
Yeah. Right. So it's like everybody go to their corner until you calm down. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like even with Trump put sanctions and tariffs and shit on Canada and trade sanctions, and Canada's looking like, no, bro, like that just doesn't make sense, bro.
Facts, man.
It just don't make sense.
And like you said, in this administration, nothing surprises me anymore.
Nothing, bro.
So it's like,
nothing.
Man, look, it makes sense that the world is falling apart around us.
Bro, the U.S. is connected to Mexico and Canada.
Literally.
Why would we just start shit for no reason, bro?
Hey, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the way of America.
We are attached together. Like it's just nothing we can do. Like we can't like take Mexico and then send it somewhere else. Like it's gonna always be here. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
That's why it was an issue because like we during the Iranian war, right? We were in the midst of it, right? Yeah. And Qatar and other countries was like, I ain't waging war on Iran. They gonna always be our neighbors, bro. Like we forever connected. Like
exactly.
Like I know, like U.S.
That makes so much sense.
I know the U.S. Like Qatar said, like I know U.S. are our allies, but like that's our neighbor, bro. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not really. I'm not interested in that no more.
Right.
Like waging all out war with my neighbor. Like they just like we're not interested in that no more.
Yeah. And I think that's back to like the power structure. People want power so bad that they're willing, like you said, to wage war with their neighbor. You know what I'm saying? So it's literally, I'm about to go into the same house as you. Literally, our room is right across the hall from each other, but you can't come in here. I can't come in there. Yeah. You try to come up in here, I'm gonna charge you. I'm gonna put a sanction on you entering my room.
Yeah, right? Exactly.
So you got to come up off them fruits next to me, all right? If you come up in here, man. So
I never understand it, bro.
Yeah, man. And speaking of brothers being separate, you know what I'm saying? Speaking of brothers not being able to cohabitate.
That's a good segue.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, you feeling that? Speaking of brothers not being able to cohabitate, man. What's going on, like, with us, man, black men in our community, and us not being able to just, like, how can I say, like, coexist, just come to a common ground to each other, help each other out, give each other a leg up. What's going on with that, man?
You know what, bro? I don't know. I don't know. I think that our influences of what we learning what a king looks like. I think that we've been taught wrong on what a king looks like. You know, the utility of a king and what the experience of a king. I think what we was taught was, you know, being a king is so singular and just being better than the rest. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think that breeds competition. And the thing is, like, I tell my boys all the time, because they say, Art, you know, the reason why you able to get along with everybody is because you just not a competitive nigga. And I'm like, I disagree, bro.
Okay.
I am a competitive dude, but competitiveness should only go so far.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Like, niggas be ready to kill each other over video games. I think it's just a video game. You see what I'm saying? Like,
facts.
We was kids playing 1-on-1 21 and shit. If I lose, I just lost. Like, I don't think it's more than what it is. I think, and I've always had that presence of mind to where I can enjoy the experience without having to always land on top.
Okay.
And I think that what we lack as a community in terms of our men is that it's okay if you're not number one.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's because I don't look at people in a hierarchical sense. That's taught.
Right.
I think that, you know, I look at everything like more of a role.
Right.
People play roles.
Yeah.
People have the specialists, right? That's the reason why I used to like the movie Ocean's 11. Everybody had a specialty. And everybody's cut was even.
Right.
Nobody got more than anybody.
Right. That's a fact.
George Clooney got more camera time, but he didn't get paid more than Bernie Mac.
Okay.
He didn't.
Right.
Everyone's cut was the same.
Wow.
Everybody had their own specialty.
did.
I think that we have to get back to that to become successful, because you have able-bodied men who collectively we can accomplish some things together.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And I think that we allow this social culture and the influences outside to cloud our judgment and keep us separate from one another.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm quick to be a part of something that I feel like is flourishing or positive or something that can help us build collectively.
Right.
A lot of men are not like that. A lot of men, like, I know a lot of guys that they not gonna do nothing unless they number one.
Yeah, man.
Unless they the front man. Like, if I'm not the front man, I don't want to do it.
It's a complex that you know what the funny thing is, it's like what you saying too, it's like it's literally a complex built off of ego. So it's like instead of us coming together, you know, to build a mechanism, it's like, okay, we all got a common goal. We gonna all work our part to make that common goal work.
Yeah.
And then we can all benefit from it in the end. It's like, oh well, now I want to shine. I want people to recognize me. I want people to give me the accolades and the adulation and all of that stuff. And I think the thing about that is, it's like when you think about like a body, right?
Yeah.
Not every part of the body is the head.
No.
You know what I'm saying? It's literally different parts that work how it works in order for us to be able to even function regular, man. And I wish that, like you said, I think that's the problem with why we be having such an identity crisis. One, because of the way we were set up in this country, if I'm being real. But then two, like you said, people not really just knowing their roles and then accepting it. If we could know our role and then accept that role and just be like, okay, yo, this is my part. I'm playing my part. I'm playing my position. Let's make all of this work together. You know what I'm saying? I shudder to think how much farther we could get. You know what I'm saying, with that kind of mindset. And it was even some too when you were saying like not everybody gonna be a king. I think about W.E.B. Du Bois. Like that was his mindset, the talented 10th of. It's only gonna be one person, like out of 10 people, out of a group of 10. It's only gonna be one person that's gonna ascend to a super great height. Yeah. Now that person, they should come back and help the other 9. Yeah. But what the other 9 should, in the rise, help that one get to the height they're gonna get to. And then when that one comes back and help the other 9, now we all successful. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We all flourishing. We all thriving. But it's literally, like you said, in the case of us being a team, you know what I'm saying, and having like a structure of, okay, like this, like say, all right, I see you got a gift. You got the gift. Yeah. You got the talent. Yeah. So I'm about to push you because I don't have that gift of talent. Yeah. I'm about to push you, my homie over here, my homie over here, my homie over here. We're gonna all work together to push you to the forefront. And then it's like, okay, and then boom, we can like come together and make that work and take care of it from the work we all putting in. You know what I'm saying? We all playing our position. You know what I think about who actually come to mind, and it's funny, we're gonna get to him a whole lot later, but LeBron, that's what he did. Like he had his homies, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they all he came up together, put all of them on, they all played their role. He's the face, but they all flourishing. You know what I mean? So it's like
it's easy with that though. Yeah. It's like, I mean, you're obviously gifted. You know what I'm saying? Like because LeBron is, to me, like LeBron one of the people where I just felt like he was gonna be successful no matter what path he chose.
Right.
Like he's just one of those that God just gave him a lot. Put a lot in that pot. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like you said, I just I think that like Martin Luther King, it was a bunch of leaders behind him. Bunch of leaders. You feel what I'm saying? And like you said, they knew that he had his voice was the voice that captivated millions.
Right.
Right? You the voice. Many leaders behind Martin.
Man.
Many leaders that came before Martin that were his mentors.
Right.
But you are the voice.
Right.
So we're going to push you. Right? And
because the people don't talk about how many people hated him. Yeah. And when he was trying to do that, and there was a lot of people in our community too that was like on something. I'm full with Martin type stuff.
The self-hate and low self-esteem in our community ain't gonna stop.
Yeah,
it ain't gonna stop, man. Like all the shit I heard about the Obama Presidential Center and taxes being raised, I'm like, they were rebuilding this. They were rebuilding the low end anyway. White said we're planning to take the city back way before the presidential center was ever even thought of. But we just need someone to attack. When we have anger, we have sentiment, we share sentiment towards something, we just need someone to attack.
Do the knowledge,
and
nigga.
Obama was just perfect for us to just go and attack. Like, you go on TikTok, there's people like, it was so many people displaced. I'm like, I'm from the east side. I don't know no buildings that was really torn down. Like, I mean, the city spent a lot of money on the city spent a lot of money on the presidential center, but they also spent a lot of money on the Bears.
Right.
So it's like, you know,
do the knowledge.
That's why you gotta do the knowledge, nigga. That's why you gotta do the knowledge. Yeah.
So it's like we just need something to be angry at that looks like us. Because people are not confident at being angry with people that don't look like us.
Right.
It's like, I'd rather be angry with somebody that look like me.
Man, boy,
I'm comfortable with that.
Man, boy, you just spit.
It might be, I think it's more impactful if I'm angry with somebody that look like me, because I think that I can get through to people. I can get somebody behind me.
Wow.
Imagine me being mad at Elon Musk.
Man, look,
how many of my cousins gonna get behind that? How many of my church members gonna get behind that? If I'm mad at Elon Musk.
No, you better leave that white man alone.
Child, you better pray. That's where the praying comes in.
Leave that white man alone, all right? But if you say it's a nigga, they gonna be, oh no, you ain't get that nigga.
I could talk about the Obamas for 2 weeks straight.
Right.
If I say something about Elon Musk, they gonna start talking about fasting and
you ain't trusting God enough, brother. That's your problem.
Yeah, so
better let them white people go ahead. Better find you a nigga to be mad at. Yeah, that's dangerous territory.
But back to it, man. I think that black men, we gotta find, and I think part of it is them. Well, I can only talk about the Chicagoland area. Them, the government taking out the trades in the schools and taking away our gifts in terms of building. We're builders with our hands and craftsmen and making sure that and pushing us towards the university route.
Right.
But that's just really about disarming the self-sustainability. Your grandfathers, your uncles, they was plumbers, mechanics, electricians, welders.
Right.
And they took that away.
Yeah.
And pushed us towards the university. But what they did was, it gave us a way to educate ourselves, but it also took away our ability to take care of ourselves.
Yeah, man.
So now we dependent on the system.
Yeah, man.
You feel what I'm saying? So it would have been easy if things were ran the same way it was ran in the 70s. Like, you would be the carpenter, I'd be the electrician, Nick would be a plumber.
That's a fact.
So what we doing? We're going down to we saving our money going down to the auction, and we're gonna buy a 4-unit for $20,000 distressed. And then we're going to build it all ourselves.
Man. So it sounds like what we need to do is we need to kind of take a step back to go forward.
Don't we always?
Man, bro. Because it's something when you think about that too, like you said, and I never really thought about it in that sense, like, because I'm looking at like in the advancement of technology, but something I can say with the advancement of technology is, like you said, it made us weaker as people.
Damn.
And taking away certain skills that we need to have as a necessity to be able to thrive on our own. And like, it is a calculated effort. That's why I can say too, it is systematic. So it ain't just all our fault. You know what I mean? So I know this. I know, because I put it like this. I have an issue with us not taking accountability, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, when you see people doing foul stuff and it purposely got you in the position that it got you in, it's like, okay, this is something that we can examine as well as to why we're here. And I guess the thing I'm trying to say is, and this is without me trying to be a pessimist though.
Okay.
How do we do that with the power structure being the way that it is? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do we really like do that? Because it had to be on like low key on some overthrow the system type shit. And how many people do you know that are actually like be like, yeah, let's band together and do this? I'm
gonna follow the words of Charleston White. We gotta look in the mirror, bro. We gotta look in the mirror. Like as black men, we gotta look in the mirror. Are you successful? Are you happy with where you are at this point in your life? And at this juncture, do you feel like you're on a path to success? Do you feel that way in your life? And I think that there's a great number of us, if we're being honest with ourselves, we'll look in the mirror and say no.
Yeah, no, that's 100, man.
Because you trying to do it by yourself.
Ooh.
You're trying to do it by yourself. And I just think that success is a collective. Why you think like they'll say, black women are the most educated group in this country, right? That's true. Yeah. Okay. But they don't never talk about how all women build fruitful communities and lean on one another and share resources, share information. You feel what I'm saying? Like
that's a fact.
They even raise the kids together under the same program. You feel what I'm saying? All my wife is doing is she's just taking ideas and sharing resources with her network, and they just building on each other. Yeah. And I'm watching her lap me.
Wow.
I'm watching her lap me. I don't hold it against her. I just want to learn from it.
Man. So that's a cue that we could take from them then.
Yeah, she can. My wife has a community that she's giving me. I don't have a community that I can give her.
Man.
I don't. I simply don't. I have me.
Wow.
And I seem to cover a lot of ground, but I don't have a community to give. She has an entire community that she's giving me.
Wow, bro.
I cannot say the same.
Wow. That's profound. Because it's like, and then by and large, it would actually make sense, like you said, with them being like more educated, because they having a community. We being like, okay, yo, you could take this route, take that route.
Women been leaning on each other from the beginning of time. They didn't have rights.
That's man. Hey, bombs. Man.
So this is not a new phenomenon. Do the knowledge. This is just a manifestation and evolution of what it looks like when you believe in community amongst your sex.
Wow. So it sounds like the men's problem is literally how we started this. Everybody want to be the king.
It's ego, bro.
It's like, so we gonna gatekeep. I would gatekeep my information.
It's ego, bro.
Wow,
it's
bro.
Ego. It's all ego. Like, and we have to let the ego go. We have to kill the ego. Nah, T.I. got the album Kill the King.
Yeah.
We gotta kill the ego, bro.
Yeah, man. Facts. We need to take a cue from the ladies, man.
Yeah, we gotta learn from them. Dr. Sabi said it. He said when you look at the animal kingdom, it shows you the women.
That's a fact. That's
women.
A fact. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the female species, it shows you who's running the show.
Yeah. The female lions, they be out there, they do the hunts. They learn the land.
they run the entire ecosystem. The man is literally just good dick in a security guard. That's all the male lion is good dick in a security guard.
Hey, what y'all doing over there?
Yeah.
Hey, you got the flashlight out. Hey, get from behind there.
He sleep most of the time.
Right.
Male lion walk up and he walk his territory. Right. And when he done walking his territory, he go and say, "Hey man, what y'all done caught today? Because I'm hungry." Okay, and the cubs and shit run around. Hey, go on with your mama. Go on with that shit. I ain't the one to play with. And he start growling and she perk up and shit. Don't touch my child. He's saying, well, take him with you.
So I'm the king, but you doing everything. You know what I'm saying?
We not that different, bro.
Oh man, that's crazy. You know what's crazy? I remember thinking about chess. I be playing chess. Yeah. And the queen, that's the most powerful piece.
Powerful piece, bro.
And the king is limited to just within the spaces that it's in, but the queen move around that board, make everything happen. Oh man, this something to. Oh man, so what's going on with us, brother? Oh man, we really need to reevaluate some things.
We won't admit what's right in front of us.
Oh man, Do I want to? I don't want to say it. I'm scared to say it.
You want to admit? Look, the thing.
I feel like a hoe if I say it. Like, see, that's my ego.
Wise men say don't reinvent the wheel, right? Let's just build a fruitful community like they do, bro.
Yeah,
don't
man.
reinvent the wheel. It don't make you less than.
Man, bro.
It don't. Like, it does not make you less than.
But we got too many niggas out here saying pause. We say, let's build a fruitful community. They're going to be like, pause. Come on, man. We got to grow up, man.
Look, we said on, we look.
Come on, man.
I'm
Stop with the pause shit, all right?
I'm gonna make my last.
Let's end pause. We building a fruitful community, all right? My bad. Go ahead, all right?
I'm gonna make my last point on this topic, bro. When we talked 2 days ago,
yeah,
I told you this. I said niggas will come together faster than anything when it comes to some unproductive shit.
Oh.
When it comes to some unproductive, ignorant shit, we pack in like sardines, bro. We pack in like sardines, bro.
Hey,
when it's time to hit Colombia, we pack in like sardines.
Hey, and that right there is the perfect transition where he just said, niggas packing in to do some ignorant shit. We'll come together.
We will.
We need that clip. I want you to play that clip from Dr. Umar Johnson about black people being stuck in childhood. Because you just spit right there, all right?
I'm telling you,
that's the perfect transition into the very next topic.
I promise you, bro.
If you did not know how racist America, if you did not know how racist America was, and you went to black Twitter, black Instagram, black TikTok, black
Nothing
YouTube,
important there.
could you tell?
No.
Don't it look like we live in the best times of our lives? Because black people are like overgrown children. Slavery arrested our psychopolitical development. Slavery arrested our psychopolitical development. The slave system turned us into eternal children in this country. What do children do? They spend their money on the things that they like, and they beg their parents for the things that they need. Is that not black America? $2 billion on Air Jordans every year.
You're right.
$4 billion on liquor, $30 billion on hair and beauty, nearly $1 billion on chicken, turkey, beef, and pork, multiple billion on video games, multiple million on children's cologne. Children's cologne. Check this out. We spent about,
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, we spent about $21 million on children's cologne a year.
They make cologne for children.
I didn't.
You know, baby Polo, baby Versace. They got children's cologne. But half the black boys in America in 4th grade can't read on their grade level.
That's a fact.
Half the black boys in America in 8th grade can't read on their grade level. But we spending $21 million on cologne. I don't excuse nothing another race does to my people. Because as a human being, you should be able to practice decency, whether you're dealing with a billionaire or somebody who's dead, broken, homeless on the street. You understand me?
Definitely.
But we have to look in the mirror too and look at how we make it easy for people to disrespect us. Because how does a people in your condition have the time to engage in this type of tomfoolery over here? Do you feel me?
Yeah.
If I'm Chinese looking at black America, how do I make sense out of this? Y'all can't care about yourselves because as much as you talk about reparations and as much as you talk about the next presidential election, look at the money you waste. Imagine a Korean walk into a black community meeting on reparations, a Korean, and stand up and say, can I ask y'all a question? Why y'all in here arguing over reparations when y'all done turned my people into $1 trillion nation? I make $30 billion off y'all people a year. $30 billion a year. How much have we give the Koreans over the past 30 years? What's 30 billion times 30 years? And you talking about reparations?
Man.
You see that? But black people are in denial about our self-hate. I tell black women all the time, if you would just stop hating the way God made you, you can take your $30 billion a year and build an independent school for every black girl out here. You could stop child sex trafficking. Black women could wipe out child sex trafficking for black girls by taking some of that $30 billion on here. But guess what? How I look is way more important than the condition of my people. Black men, same thing. We could take the $4 billion on liquor, the $2 billion on Air Jordans, the multiple billion we spend on vacations, all the money we spend on these damn.
But man, so Dr. Umar going in as usual. You know what I'm saying? Gifts, donations. But he was making too many points. Cause I'll put it like this: I did not know statistics of the way we were spending money. I did not know it was that like vast alone as far as like he said, with $30 billion in what we've been giving like the Chinese community for all of these years, and then also what do you say, $2 billion a year on Jordans and $20 million some dollars on baby cologne. I didn't even know that was a thing. And I don't know, it just speaks to me, like you said, like how to kicked off this topic, how we can come together when it come to doing some, like you said, some ignorant, detrimental shit. We could come together for that instead of like retargeting the way we spending our money and actually, as a community, okay, you know what? All of this money that we spending on these things, let's all like start groups, you know what I'm saying? And let's invest in this, let's invest in that, so we could like try to build our community and actually give us some stuff. It was something that you was even saying earlier before the pod started, when you was saying like, hey man, it should be on some like, yo, let's all like a group of us get together. And then we all take some money. We all working our jobs. We take some money and then we invest. Okay, let me get this unit. Let me get that unit. Let me get some real estate. Like with that much money that we spending in all of these like pointless things that all gonna need to eventually be replaced, that literally only serve a purpose for the time it serves a purpose for. We could literally invest in stuff for where we owners of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey man, the $2 billion that we take in Jordan, man, we could literally take and buy neighborhoods with. You know what I'm saying? Like dead ass. I'm talking about, and I'm not saying this is bad to have nice things, but that right there is what we indulging in. Mm-hmm. He's saying, yo, we over here literally buying the things that we want, but then begging our parents for the things that we need. So it is contradictory for us to be like, oh man, y'all got to give us reparations for what y'all put our folks through. True enough, that happened, and that is something I feel like should be addressed. But at the same time, how are we utilizing the resources that we do have? Like, how are we spending the time and the money and the things that we got? You know, it's something like people. Like, man, some of my father-in-law told me, shout out to my father-in-law. He was like, people are complaining about trying to get to the next level. I don't know why you played that part. but he's like people trying to get to the next level when they don't work what they got in the level that they have. So he's like, how you going to ascend to the next level when you're not working what you got on this level? You know what I'm saying? And then it's like mugs be looking for a handout way too often. Because it's like this. Me alone, I probably can't afford to just go buy a building. But me, you, him, her, we can all put our money together and we can put a down payment on that joint. You get what I'm saying? And then we could get some tenants to live up in there, rent it out, and then they can pay for the building for us, and now we own that joint. You get what I'm saying? Like literally, and then we could take that same process and do it for the next. And I'm just like, I just wish it wasn't like such a shell shocking. Because I will say this too. This is the kind of thing that was beat into us in America. You know what I'm saying? This type of culture that we have, it was beat into us. You know what I'm saying? And it shows you too how mental slavery, like the mental chains, they weigh more than the actual physical.
Do the knowledge,
what was done to us affected us literally as a race, and how we carried on that same mentality, even though we've been free for like some odd years. Even though we've been free, we still are in chains mentally. You know what I'm saying? And we looking at each other in such a divided way. But like he said, we over here utilizing our resources for the wrong things. And I just wish that the mentality of, okay, let's come together more so was like really something that the black community could do. Because it seemed like other communities can do it way better than us. I look at white people, Mexican people, Asian people, the Jewish community. They all can come together, it seems, a lot better than we can.
Well, we endured 20 to 50 years of slavery, and then like an extra 100 years of Jim Crow and systemic racism. So, and then we've had a bunch of flourishing communities that we built, like Black Wall Street, and you know, even the policy. We've had communities destroyed over the years. You know what I mean? So it's like no ethnic group has been under the attack, the nonstop attack that black people have been under. So I want to start what I say with empathy. That you know, the powers that be has always working and always trying to figure out how to keep us where we are. You feel what I'm saying? Like when you say other ethnic groups, Middle Eastern people can come in this country and they can thrive and flourish. They can buy their own banks and buy their own mosque and their own temples and worship and their own schools and have their own schools and have their own communities. And have their own communities. I'm sorry. They can, Middle Eastern, like for one example, I live Southwest. I live near Little Palestine. Mm-hmm. And when I drive around, they have all their own businesses.
Yeah.
They have their own worship places.
Yeah.
They have their own banks, and they have their own schools, right?
Man.
And they build their own homes, right?
Yeah.
No one's coming to destroy them.
Mm.
I've seen people complain online of them for their lack of assimilation.
Yeah.
But I think that this is just, and I'll say this for conspiracy hour, but the surface level of it is that I think that the U.S. do so much business with their home countries. Mm-hmm. The part of the agreement is leave them people alone.
Oh.
Just like we left y'all alone.
Do the knowledge, nigga. Do the knowledge.
Just how when y'all came here and y'all wanted oil and we let y'all set up, we left y'all alone. So when they go there, if they want a life in the U.S., mm-hmm. The money is still exchanging. The business is still strong. Yeah. Leave them alone. Leave that community alone. Wow. That's why no one's coming, in my opinion, no one's coming to tear that up. We don't have any big brothers in Africa because that doesn't exist.
The knowledge,
to come here to America and say, hey, we're doing business with you. Leave those people alone. We don't have anyone covering us. Right?
Yeah. So
to get to the point where what Umar was saying about, us being little kids, I just think it speaks to the esteem of the self-esteem of the people, the esteem of the people.
Right.
A rich man don't need a Lamborghini. He can just drive a Toyota because he's already rich.
Right. Facts.
That's the ploy. That's the draw the poor person in. So we as black people will keep ourselves poor to pretend that we're not poor, if that makes sense.
Dang.
Just think about it. If you make, just think about it. Your mama make $500 every week, and everybody in the crib got joy, and she's trying to make ends meet, and trying to pay rent and pay car notes and all this stuff like that. And it's like at the end of the day, she has absolutely no savings. She working the behind off, and it's to what It's to prove to people outside that you're not poor. You live in a poor neighborhood. That means everybody is poor. My parents did the same thing.
Mine? Well, nah, mine ain't.
Bro,
we was wearing them shacks, baby. Shout out to Walmart.
Bro, my daddy was parking Cadillacs on the block. It was a crack house, and then my apartment building, and my daddy was parking Cadillacs outside of my building. Nigga, you live in a poor neighborhood. You're poor. You're poor. You can only fool people in this neighborhood. Black people are only fooling black people, bro. We are legit only fooling black people. That's why he said that's why he's like when you go on. That's why he said if you go on Black Twitter, if another culture group go on Black Twitter, they think it's lit out here for black people.
Oh my God. Facts.
Reparations for what?
Right, we chilling. We big chilling.
Nigga, you driving a S550. Man. They don't know he paying $1,900 a month for that S550.
Bruh.
You feel what I'm saying? And don't let nobody sideswipe it. Oh, his year's gone. People that buy S550s don't care if they get sideswiped. The people that are supposed to buy S550s, they just get them towed to
get them repaired.
That's repaired.
That's nothing.
Tow a nigga, sideswipe a nigga S550, he's gonna want to kill you.
Man.
Because he can't afford that vehicle.
Man. Bro.
A white guy that I went to college with, I was telling y'all about, you remember when I was talking about the golfing? The golfing, it's been a minute, right?
Mm-hmm.
So.
Refresher, brother, refresher.
All right, so I was talking about how how the golfing culture is like it's a private hoe culture. Like they go and buy pussy and they be wilding. It's like an excuse to get away from the family and do what you want to do.
Right.
Disguised as golfing. They like,
Right.
yeah, it's golfing, but it's much
you can't
more.
have phones out there neither, right?
Yeah, no. Like, no, like, and the thing is, golfing is a traveling culture.
Right.
So it's like it's expensive, and it's a way to get into some things that you can't get into at home. Right. And one of my partners white guys I was cool with in college, I ran into him again. Right. And he was just telling me about, we're going to the strip club. Right. Mm-hmm. And one of the things I learned from him was that I was like, you going to the strip club? He's like, yeah. He like, but I'm going to this specific strip club. Mm-hmm. I'm like, why you going to specific? Nigga, because I want the prostitutes. Nigga, like, I'm not going to throw no money. Like, that's what niggas do. Like, do the knowledge, nigga. In so many words you want to tell me, like, that's what poor black people do. They go and throw money that they don't have. Like, why would I ever do that? Like, I'm going to go up to the prostitute stripper and negotiate with her, negotiate a good price with her.
Yeah, niggas, they making business deal with whores.
With whores. Like, I'm going to go and negotiate a price, and it makes all the sense in the world to him.
But
like,
you know what?
Why would I go and do that?
That's fiscally responsible.
It is. Like, why would I go and throw $2,000 when I can get her for $200?
That's what poor niggas do.
Like, why would I do that? Like, I'm not going to throw any money. I just shut up. Like, that's what I do when I'm out of my realm. I just shut up and listen and learn.
Man.
But what he taught me was like, this is what I'm saying, bro. Like, we go and throw money that we don't have.
Man.
Like, when I was in my early 20s, my friends would do that with pride.
Man.
And be toe up the next day. Man. Like, trying to figure out
they gonna pay the rent.
Yeah, like, it's like, nigga, you just threw $1,300 in the strip club and got like 3 lap dances. Like, bro, I used to go to the strip club and like take money off the floor. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing this. I ain't never been a strip club guy. I've never believed in that, bro.
Hey, man.
I have never believed in that.
Yeah, so what you should do is this. The same money you take, if you're listening to Art, the same money you take off the strip club floor, go invest in that. Okay, go get you some index funds and invest that strip club money, people. Bro, we coming up as a community,
one of my best friends has thrown 3 multi-unit properties in the strip club. Okay? He has, for sure, and was proud of it.
Oh, no, man.
And I'm looking at him like, I just could never do that, bro.
Man, bro.
And I see the golfer, and he's just like, oh, I'm going to negotiate. Like,
but you know, see, that it just shows you too. Like, that even speaks more to the privilege that they have, though. A white man in America, he can get whatever he want by negotiation, but we got to give whatever they give us. And so it's crazy, man. Even when it comes to strippers, even when it comes to hookers, them niggas is negotiating. We over here like, hey man, I'm a rich nigga. Let me get the illusion.
Yeah. A black man will waste so much money in the strip club that he would manipulate a stripper into a relationship because he has to get something. Something has to come from this.
I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
Do the knowledge, nigga. I've spent all of my son's college funds in here. Something's gonna come from this. We gonna be in a relationship.
Man, you gonna save a hooker?
I done paid your rent for 2 years. We go together.
Oh man,
am I lying?
Nah, you're not lying, man. But I see the psychology of it, and it's very sad.
Yeah,
it's
like
very sad.
I remember when I was watching what was that, Love and Hip Hop with Jocelyn Hernandez. I love my life, Stevie. I love my life. You ain't gonna send me back to the strip club. Why you even get her? Why you even go get her? Why did you even go and get her? Like, you done made her famous because you didn't spend that much money at the strip club, and they gotta account for something.
Man, bro,
I love my life. That's what she say. You remember that shit? I love my life, Stevie. I got papers on you.
That shit sound like a free. That sound like a free slave. That's what that shit sound like. Hey, I ain't going back. I won't go back. I won't go back.
Bro, we will make what black people gonna do. We gonna waste some money, bro.
Hey man,
we gonna do nothing else. We gonna and I wake up every day, because I'm getting older. You know how like when that state of consciousness come in, you know you're getting older.
Yeah.
It's like how do I get people to understand what Umar is saying? Because I know they feel what Young Miami is saying.
Yeah. Hey man, all those
Just
scamming niggas.
do, yeah, man.
Spin that shit.
And that's a jam.
Spin that shit.
That's a jam. That's a jam.
I hate that song. It's so fire. I hate it.
But what I'm saying is that's exactly what Umar is saying. What you about to do is you about to convince a lot of young people to continue to do what they doing.
Man.
Waste money and take penitentiary chances and spend money. It's crazy because our kids they gonna commit felonies to get the money and to spend it.
Yeah. Not even hold on to it.
Nothing to show for it.
Yeah, man.
And the song is saying spend that shit.
It's saying spend it. It's saying pop the tags and scam, but then spend it.
And spend it.
I always thought the purpose of doing crime was to try to build like a life, like some security.
That's what it used to be.
You know what I'm saying? So even crime has evolved for the worse.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Even crime?
Yeah.
Do the knowledge, nigga.
Crime is bad now. I mean, crime was always bad, but like the purpose of it now is bad. The intention for it. We can't even come together and do crime.
You think I'm committing crime for a future? Stop it. Stop it. That's nonsense. Why would I'm committing crime for a future. Please. That's some old shit. Like, nigga said that's some old shit. That's some old. You an old nigga. I'm not.
Hey, bro, because I look at like the old school like dealers like Frank Lucas and all of them. They had like mansions and they had money like stashed away for their people and all of that stuff. But it's like, paying for niggas to go through school and all of that stuff.
All these blue faces for the gram, cut.
Hey,
respect, cut.
Hey, hold it up to the ear.
You know what I'm saying?
Hold it up to the ear. What the nigga Jay-Z say? He said, I see you on the gram holding money to your ear. That's a disconnect. We don't call that money over here.
We don't call that money over here.
The great Jay-Z, he said that. So
man, I'm telling you, bro. Like, that's the thing. The forward thinkingness. Ain't nobody forward thinking, bro. Mm-hmm. And I won't say nobody because you have a good amount of black people who understand what the value in saving. Mm-hmm. I'm not talking about like because we'll make generalizations. So I'm not talking about all black people. We talking about the chunk of black people who don't understand the value in progressing. Yeah. And
I mean it's a detrimental number because if you look at it's only 14%. We only make up 14% of the country. It's like any 14% of a conglomerate, any percentage of that with the thinking of that would be detrimental. It's like if we all came here, because I even see like, you know, like you said, even though other communities come here and they have more freedom to like build.
They do.
I still see they come over here with a certain mentality of building. You get what I'm saying? So it's like if we was to,
they come from poor places, bro.
Yeah, and the thing is this too, like because I empathize with what you said though when you were talking about basically how we've been constantly attacked. Constantly like came after since basically we've been brought over here. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, we still can turn our actions and our thinking to where they can't use that against us. You know what I mean? And I know, because I understand too, a traumatized person is a traumatized person. Like, in order for them to become untraumatized, they'll have to like do the right work. They have to like go to therapy and all of that stuff. And what I'm saying is this though, it's like an example I give is a person that's been through, say a criminal that's been through a crazy life and he been committing crimes his whole life, and then he decides to turn it around. Yeah. He decides to make a different decision. He decides to stop doing these crimes and stop making excuses for himself to do these. Okay. And then now he turns himself to another path and starts focusing his energy and his time and his efforts to doing better and making better decisions. Yeah. It's like he's no longer letting his past traumas be the reason for his demise. Yeah. Now he's like, okay, you know what? I'm not gonna let that. I'm actually gonna use that to my advantage of what the knowledge that I have from the struggle that I went through. Now let me use it to my advantage. And what I'm saying is this: we have so many examples. We got so many examples of people going down this path and it leading to destruction that we can literally point at so many of them and be like, you know what? I'm not doing that. And that's why. So it's like that's the portion of it where I could say that is some of it where it's like that's accountability that we need to have as people. Bro, we got a real shitty hand in America. Like, I will never deny that we had a real messed up hand in America.
We did.
But at the same time, it's still people within that have turned it around.
A lot.
and
a large number of people have turned it around. For sure.
And so it's like what I don't want to do is this. I'm not trying to dismiss what happened to us, but I also don't want it to make it an excuse for us to stay where we at. You get what I'm saying? And so it's like that's the portion of it where it's like where accountability at work is where the accountability should work to where we trying to build the effort to change the way we doing that stuff. Because like you said, all that money that we spending in all of this pointless stuff, we can spend that stuff and stuff that makes points. Because the thing is this. You see, with a white man, as long as that money is green, you know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, he'll do business with you. So I'm sure if we was like, yo, well, we want to buy this property instead and everything, it's like, okay, it's only so many limits that can put to that if we taking this and we putting it and investing it into this. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and granted, I know the powers that be still are the powers that be, but it's still a lot that we can do within ourselves that we can change. So
we got to stop celebrating foolishness.
Word.
You know, I think that's
amen.
I think the purpose.
Stop celebrating foolishness.
Yeah, one of the reasons why I decided to go on this podcast journey with you is to kind of shed light on being positive can be cool. Like I growing up, I thought that being married was like some lame shit. Like, cause you know, my dad and all my uncles had 4 or 5 women, and they was riding in Cadillacs and Lincolns, and that shit all amounted to nothing.
Damn,
absolutely nothing. It was all. It was really all chaos that looked good. It was aesthetically pleasing chaos.
Bombs, aesthetically pleasing chaos,
and to this day, I'm like, you know, we have to figure out, because we've done a good job at making the unproductive shit look cool. When can we make the productive shit look cool? That's how you motivate the youth. It's making the productive shit look cool. Right? Yeah. So it's like, let's make the boring shit look not that boring. I want to make being a father, being a husband look like the thing to do. You feel what I'm saying? Like, because until we can do that, because influencers influence the culture.
That's a fact.
Right? So how do we get to a point where people who are doing the right thing, what we believe is the right thing, can motivate the youth in them saying, you know what, I do want to have a family. I do want to be a professional. I do, like, for instance, in Chicago, for some reason, it's hard to find a good mechanic. Why? Like, it's so many cars. Like,
right.
Like, kids don't want to be mechanics. It's a lot of money in being a mechanic.
Yeah, absolutely.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, cars break down especially these new cars, they're not built to last at all. Yeah. So you can always, it's just, my whole thing is just being productive and finding. I was watching this one video where this African guy was saying that he feels the key to success is looking into an economy and finding a problem and figuring out a way to fix it. And then you go to the university to hone that skill on how to fix it. And once you leave the university, you should have an understanding on how to fix that problem that you figured out. And then you go into the world and build a business fixing the problem that you found in the economy. And he said that's where you really start filling in the holes.
Yeah.
He said the thing about, you know, democracies or fake democracies is that, you know, we go into these institutions and they teach us how to be workers for companies that are already fixed the problem. So we go work for companies that who already figured out how to fix problems.
Right.
But the way your true success is you figuring out a way to fix a problem. Because it's always going to be holes in an economy.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
You feel what I'm saying? I thought it was an interesting perspective.
That is, man. It's basically you going to go see what service that you going to go see what service you can serve
that I can provide.
Yeah, and then if you go into a service that you could provide, and then you find, like you said, you find your way in it. It's like you will never run out of work. You will never run out of opportunity. You'll never run out of opportunity, basically, to make something of yourself, and then actually not even just that too, but to supply other people with the opportunities and abilities to make something of themselves.
If you're successful enough, you can provide opportunities to other people.
That's a fact, bro.
Success doesn't mean building $1 billion business or building a multi-million-dollar business. Success would just be essentially being able to provide for your family and keep and allow the other generation a good start.
Yeah, man.
All I want is a good start for my kids.
Yeah, man.
They don't have to be baby Elon Musk and shit like that. Like, I just want a good start for them.
We got to rewire.
Most people in other cultures, they just have their kids start at a better position, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? It's where you start at is kind of like helps your trajectory, because we all can look within ourselves and say, man, if I had a mom and daddy that was right here at this point and put me here, and the drive that I have and the willpower that I have, I'll probably be right here.
Right here by now.
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Because of how we know we're wired.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So
it sounds like to me you saying that success isn't achieved on like in just a standalone way.
No.
It sounds like to me you saying that success is more than a solo effort.
Yeah, it's more than solo.
It's a team effort.
It's a team effort.
Which leads us into our right into our next topic. Right into our next topic about success being a team effort.
It's a team sport.
Success is a team effort, a team sport, not a solo sport.
It's not.
And what this is the tagline, what it say, the lie America sold us about rags to riches and self-made billionaires and millionaires. Like you said, it don't have to look like that. Like success doesn't have to look like what they tell us it should look like. Yeah. But at the same time, it's only all a bunch of bullshit. With how these dudes getting to where they getting to.
Yeah, it really no.
Yeah, because if you see America, that's really what we've thrived off of. It's kind of, if you want to be real, it's kind of like a monarchy though. Like when you look at other countries, monarchies, that's the kingdom. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's the family, the royal family, where basically they're the ones that's going to stay in power. They're the ones that have all the influence. So what they say in America is they claim that this is a democracy. And everybody has the opportunity basically to break up out that structure. I'm going to say this though. It is possible for you to get to a certain level, but it's always going to be people that's running everything that can control that. You know what I'm saying? And that's the monarchy we deal with in America. And as far as even the thing of like a self-made billionaire or millionaire, that's not really a thing. You know what I'm saying? They've given us examples of people, right? And they'll say, okay, this person basically came from nothing and they pulled themselves up through the ranks and they made themselves like an ultra success. But like you said, like at some point, okay, we got people over here that got knowledge, we got people over here that got drive, we got people over here that got discipline, but they don't have the same help that other people had. So they was only able to go so far.
Well, America does what America do. A team of people, a community of people will build a giant and then they'll just drown that community out and push the guy in the forefront and say, and make it feel as if his success is singular.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And that's just not the case.
Well, let me tell you something. America's marketing is fire though.
It's amazing.
They had me believing a lot.
It's amazing. But I mean, America probably spend billions and billions of dollars in marketing.
Man, bro. And shout out again to Pusha Z. What he say? America ain't gonna let you mess up their product.
No,
not gonna mess up the product, man.
It's not. None of this is by accident. None of this is the story of a great man that was just born better than the rest. Like, that's just essentially not how it happens, bro.
None of y'all are the chosen one.
No.
It's short.
It's kind of like luck, timing, having some it factor, coming from a good family,
right,
and all of that coming together, and this just happens like a big bang, and then it's like you're this big success story. You feel what I'm saying? But it's not like that. It's not like you were just
nothing in there.
Yeah, no, that doesn't happen. Like that. They always say in Hollywood, like you got to work 10 years to be overnight success.
Right, man.
What do you mean by that? That means nothing happens by mistake. That means that everybody that they give, they turn the light on, was already ready.
Right, and then
was building towards that.
And then like I say, like that person was picked already. It's like that person was pre-picked. Even when you look at like I say like the NBA, NFL, all the sports organizations where you see a lot of people's family members are the ones that keep on making it into it. Like this successful basketball player or a successful football player have a son, and then because of the name, you know what I'm saying? Boom, his son gonna come in. Then that next son gonna come in. It's literally like you said. It's like it's set up. And I'm not saying that people can't make it to a point, but it's only so far people outside that perimeter can even go. And even to a degree with that, that's still a control thing.
Like I look at it like this, like in the NBA, right? I look at it like LeBron. At the point where LeBron came in, I feel like LeBron was chosen. He was. This is the guy that can carry this brand.
Yeah.
I think Michael Jordan was really better than the rest. And the reason why I say that is because Michael Jordan came into a league where giants ruled the league. Okay? So he came into a kingdom where it was a kingdom of giants.
Right.
And he walked in and he changed the way the kingdom was no longer a kingdom of giants anymore. It was the kingdom of guards.
Yeah. But I mean, Michael Jordan also hated niggas. So they was able to like promote him in that kind of way.
Nigga. You said Michael Jordan hated niggas?
He hates niggas.
Why you think that?
I don't. That's something I know. He said he don't make Jordans for blacks. He makes it for white people. He also loves white women. He did say he didn't make it for like lower. He said like lower class black kids. He's seen it for like a middle class white kid or above. He did say that.
He said, for real?
Yes.
I gotta look into that. I never know Michael Jordan to say that.
Oh man, you didn't know Michael Jordan hate niggas?
No, I didn't. I know Michael Jordan said Republicans buy Jordans too, but I didn't know he said that he made some Tommy Hilfiger shit. Like I didn't make Jordan for black kids.
He said that's not. Yeah, he basically said that wasn't his target community. Because and I think it was, but it was towards the question when they was like, how do you feel about people killing each other over this shooting, over this brand and stuff like that. Yeah. So it's like that was his response to it. So he was basically saying he don't make it for people that can't afford it. You know what I'm saying? If you can't afford it, don't get it. So I mean that does speak to our last topic of niggas waste money on shit they can't afford.
Yeah. My dad, it's crazy because I'm gonna tell you something, man. Like growing up in the hood, Jordans was the trophies. They were trophies in the hood.
Yeah.
So. And you know this, so I put a lot of value in Jordans growing up, right? And my dad, I could always tell when his money was funny, because he'd be like, "What the fuck Jordan do for you? What do he do for you? What Jordan ever do for you?" I'm like, his money must be funny, because he never gives me a hard time. I'm like, he must be. He a little short this month. So Jordan dropped every month. Yeah. So I would get a pair of Jordans like I guess like a 4 or 5 year period in my childhood before my foot grew. Like because Jordans would be $100 up into a size 6, and then it was 6.5 up. It was like a 165.
Oh wow!
So once I got to a 6.5, he was like, "You're done. I'm never spending $165 on fucking shoes. I'm never doing it."
Hey man, I feel him.
So I stayed in the 6 as long as I could. I was a late bloomer anyway because I was a premature kid. So I went to puberty late and all that shit.
Okay.
Like I didn't get to 6 foot tall until I was in college.
Okay.
So I stayed at a 6 until I had to be like freshman year in high school. So I think it was right before the summer I went to high school. That's when I went to a 6.5. I'll never forget it.
Oh wow!
I was destroyed. It's over. He like, nigga, it's over. He had been preparing me. He's like, bro, once you get to a 6.5, it's a wrap. Like it's a wrap. Air Force Ones, it is. Because Air Force Ones was 2. So it's like. So what I did was I had to rock Air Force Ones until I got my first high school job, and then I went back to Jordan. But he used to always tell me when he was like, when money was funny and shit, he was like, "What Jordan never do to you? I mean, what did he ever do for you? Like Jordan never bought you shit,
man.
You're around him moping the shit because you ain't getting no Jordans, nigga. Your grades ain't even that good. He started talking crazy. Your grades ain't even that good, nigga. Like,
yo." Hey, so I'm gonna say this, man. So if we swapping Jordan stories, man, I ain't on my first pair of Jordans, so I was an adult and I bought them.
Okay,
my parents was like, "Hey, nigga," they was like, "No, nigga, Shaqs."
That's why I hate trading struggle stories. Cause it's always a nigga that was way worse than you. Like when you be thinking your life, bro, when you be thinking your life some shit, nigga.
Hey, man,
a nigga be like, I can't even spell Jordan, nigga. Like.
Nigga, is it J-I-R-D-N? Nigga?
Jordan, nigga. What?
Nigga. Jordan, nigga.
To the knowledge, nigga.
Yo,
I ain't never even seen no Jordans in person, nigga. Like, nigga tell you he ain't never even seen Jordans in person.
Right.
I've never even seen Jordans in person. I be like, hey, you call your mama like, I'm sorry, man.
I'm sorry, mama.
I was complaining and I was ungrateful.
Right. And then but it's funny though, like to fold this back into the topic we're just having, like even when you think about Jordan and the success of that shoe, and not only the success of that shoe, but the success of him, he wasn't even gonna take that mean with Nike. His mom was in place.
Yeah.
And she had to mean she negotiated the deal.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And then see what that turned into for him. Like you said, with people being in place and position around you.
Yeah.
And then like I was going through a list where I seen like all of these people will be seen as like self-made billionaires, and they kind of like when you were talking about Elon Musk. You know what I'm saying? How his father owned
rich.
emerald plants and stuff.
Yeah, his father was rich. Like South African engineer.
Yeah, and he had money, so he was able to set him up to where I didn't even know this. You put me on the knowledge with this, where he bought Tesla. He bought it like at an early stage.
Yeah,
and
he
then
bought it to it. He bought it to it, became chairman. Yeah, I think he bought in like $6.5 million. He bought in in 2004 to become the main chairman.
Man,
and he pushed all the people that were there out.
Yeah, and then that's crazy. That's what he did that with Twitter too. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah,
but then, like, I
mean, when you're a tyrant, that's what tyrants do, bro.
Yeah, man. Hey, man.
When he got that money, because I think he co-founded PayPal, and they sold PayPal for $300. And I think he pocketed like $150, and that's when he took off. Like, I think he was the co-founder of PayPal. And then,
I didn't even know that. That's crazy.
So
and
everybody know him for Tesla.
Yeah,
he didn't create Tesla. He bought into it early.
Exactly.
And then took over.
And then so it wasn't like a self-made situation. Like that was actually another made situation that was bought. Remember, he was even telling me that about what's my man's name on Facebook? Mark Zuckerberg. Like it was like a lot of people different people had came up with the concept of Facebook. He coded.
He was the coder. Yeah, he was just a coder.
It.
Like they had the concept and idea and everything, and he was just like, I'm coding this shit. I'm taking it. Like.
And
somebody convinced him that it was a good idea, because I think they got him hooked up with like lawyers and all that stuff. And one of the lawyers was like, "Nigga, you
don't need these people.
You don't need these people. Like you actually created this shit. They had the concept. You know what I'm saying? And he eventually had to pay all them crazy amount of money. But compared to what he has now, that's nothing.
That's nothing. Yeah. There's no such thing, like you said, there's no such thing as a standalone success story.
It's not.
Like a self-made.
It absolutely is not, bro. Yeah. Like that doesn't exist, bro.
Even with Bill Gates, his mom, I believe she was like a main bank holder or something like that when it came to IBM.
Yeah.
And that was what he got the first contract for Microsoft.
Yeah.
Through that, his mom was in position. Then you look at Jeff Bezos, but they tell us, he started in the garage. You know what I'm saying? From rags to riches, but his parents invested like $250,000 in like the early 90s into tech, and they said that was the most money anybody had put into tech at the time.
This is not bad.
So it's like none of this is by like action; it's all by design. People
Trump daddy gave him $400 million.
$400 million.
And people just act like he's such a gifted human being.
They said no. He took 1. They said, well, no, he took $1 million, because this is the story I always heard. He took $1 million and turned it to empire. I'm like, nigga, hold on.
No,
wait. Even though that's a lie, $1 million in the time when he got it, y'all acting like that's a small amount of nothing.
It was.
Like, come on, bro.
In the time that he got it, no, $1 million.
$1 million?
That's not.
Oh yeah, he had to take that and turn that into. Bruh, come on, man.
And the thing is, I'm not all these guys that we're talking about. I'm not taking away from the fact that they put in work and they help build companies and they did what they need to do. I'm not. I'll say myself, like, I'm not telling you that you're not who you are. We're just saying that it's other people that can be as successful as you.
Absolutely.
You feel what I'm saying? It's other people that can be successful and not as successful, because I don't think billionaires should exist.
Oh, okay.
Like, I'm a bit of a socialist at heart.
Like, okay.
I don't think billionaires should exist, bro.
Oh, let's unpack this, brother. Now tell me your thoughts behind this.
My thing is that you have a small number of people who have amassed the kind of money that can end world hunger and famine and all this shit, and they will never spend this kind of money. Why should they have it? If you can't spend this kind of money in 5 lifetimes, why should you have it?
Right.
When people are all over the globe are struggling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Unemployment is skyrocketing. You got people who are starving. Y'all ending USAID, where, programs to where they provide condoms to 10 countries in Africa. And people might think like, condoms. Like, yeah, nigga, that's how AIDS don't spread. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so programs like this, like, you have people who have this kind of money where they don't need this kind of money, bro.
So like, okay, so let me offer another perspective of what you're saying. It's like a counter perspective, right?
Okay.
So I think this was in 2021. I believe this was in 2021. They was talking about Elon Musk has enough money to literally end world hunger.
Yes.
They was on his neck about it. They was like, yo, man, you got the money to end world hunger.
Yeah.
So then he responded to the UN. He was like, all right, write out the plan. Show me how y'all want to execute this, and I'll pay for it. I'll literally end world hunger. And they didn't respond. So my thing is this. If these was things that they really wanted to end, they had an opportunity right there, but then they kept it going. So is that really on the billionaires?
So I'm going to say this. The person that told Elon Musk he can end world hunger didn't have a plan on how to end world hunger. They just knew he had enough money to accomplish that. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, there's an organization that can draw up a plan for him to end world hunger.
Yeah.
That just wasn't a plan. Sometimes when you say things, you'll get put on the spot.
Okay.
Right? You'll get put on the spot. You'll say, because we live in an era where everybody wants a voice, and you look into that camera and you'll say things, and somebody will call you out on something that you didn't do your homework on. That doesn't mean that that's not true. That just means that person or entity didn't have a way of doing that, and he knew that. Right? So that was a loophole he used.
Right.
Because it's an organization, it's a group of people out here that can game plan on how to end world hunger.
Yeah.
And he not gonna pay for it. Okay, so what I'm saying is that like I just said, my previous statement, I don't want to take away from these billionaires, not saying that they're not brilliant people, because they are. Okay, so Elon Musk just proved to you how clever he can be.
Right.
That's all he did.
Okay.
He didn't prove anything else to me other than he was clever and he knew who said what they said.
So let me ask a question to you then, Art. So say you was in his position, right, and you had the kind of money that he had. Would you feel responsible to do that?
Would I feel responsible to end world hunger?
Yeah.
No, but I would feel responsible to help people for the rest of my life. I would.
Okay.
I would.
Okay, so who's to say that he doesn't and we just don't know about him?
I mean, who's to say that Elon Musk doesn't?
Yeah.
Elon Musk.
He said
his
that.
rhetoric, what he spread, the white victimhood,
hey, you know what?
Buying Twitter, buying free speech, and turning it against buying elections, and African telling Americans about affordability and work ethic. Like I could keep going. Having 14 children and 5 baby mamas, and people being okay with it. Like you got more kids than Adrian Broner, but nobody seems to care.
Well, as y'all can see, I can't catch Art slipping.
Yeah, so I'm just
he on point.
It's a lie I can say about Elon Musk.
Yeah, I'm just being the advocate because I guess my thing is they could have figured that out.
Like counter arguments. I get what you're saying about counter arguments, and I understand that, but I just think that Elon was he was just being clever in terms of like answering that question, like how do I end world? Because the thing is that ending world hunger is that's a loaded situation. Because to end world hunger, you would have to build infrastructure everywhere, and I don't know if Elon Musk has that much money.
They said it was like a certain amount. He had it.
He has enough money to send every hungry kid sandwiches. But I don't think that's ending world hunger, and I think that's the point he was trying to make.
And like ending world hunger basically be at least talking about like to sustain them. Like,
ending sustained world hunger. Like yes, Elon Musk has enough money to buy every kid a sandwich. Yes.
Okay. Like
yes,
one time.
Or maybe 3 times.
You feel 3 sandwiches for everyone.
Yeah, maybe he has enough money to feed everybody for a week, right? Say he has enough money to feed everybody for a week. But that's not ending world hunger. And I think that's the point he was trying to make. But he also knew what people were trying to say.
Right.
To make an impact on others' lives, to where how do you live in a world where you have amassed this much wealth and all you care about is your own personal agenda. That's singular.
Yeah.
You know, where Elon Musk cares about being able to control other human beings.
Right.
He cares about his technology that could put thousands out of jobs.
Mm-hmm.
It's things that he cares about. He cares about populating this earth with maybe hundreds of many Elon Musk.
Mm.
He cares about these things,
right?
But it's his own private agenda. So what people are asking you to be, they're saying, look, if you gonna have this kind of money, care about other people,
right?
You feel what I'm saying? That's all. Just care about other people, because people are struggling. Just how would you? Let me ask you this: if you had Elon Musk kind of money, right? How would you feel knowing like where the world is in terms of like even just black people? Just let's not even talking about everybody all over the world. Let's just talk about black people.
Just black people.
Just black people, bro.
Okay. All right. So I'm about to answer this like as honest as possible.
Okay.
So
That's all I ask.
Is this a safe space?
Yes.
Okay. I could say from my lens right now of me being, James that doesn't have that kind of money, I could say I would care for a lot of people and try to right a lot of those wrongs and get a lot of things together and in order. But if I was in that position, I can't say that my mindset would be the same. So it's like I'd probably be messing around and moving around with him because to have that much money, that means power. You get what I'm saying? And so it's like, I think that's the part that we got to just be real about, because we can look at stuff from a different lens because we're not in that position. You get what I'm saying? But like in that position, would that change me? Because and my thing is this. I say this, like I said, for me right now, I would be like, yeah, let's fix this problem. Let's fix this problem. Let's pay for that. Let's fund this. But if I was actually in that position, man, I might be on some petty type of time. I might be like, man, forget this person, forget that person. All y'all niggas, though, y'all wasn't there. You went with me shooting in the gym. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm on this type of time. So in that same position, like I said, right now from the lens I'm standing there right now, I would try to help a lot of people and rectify situations. But I also know, too, it's mass corruption. The money that I would try to donate, a lot of people would probably pocket it, take it, not even put it towards the cause that I'm trying to make it towards the cause of, because I would have to put this money in the hands of people and trust them to do with it what they say they're going to do with it. And then we know how organizations run, and that always happens. The U.S. is the biggest one, where they literally we got money, so much money, just store it up, because like when it came down to the pandemic, niggas just popped up with like $3 trillion, just boom.
Yeah. And
then, but we're in massive debt, and you got, like you said, you got world hunger, you got schools being a problem, you got people not being educated, people being unemployed, people not having benefits. It's like so much stuff that's like inhumane. And so it's like, I would have to even consider that if I'm in his position. I'm like, dang, I got to get a whole bunch of trustworthy people. You know what I'm saying? To be able to make sure this money is going where it needs to go. And then that might right there even close off my mind to be like, man, you know what? I ain't trying to help niggas no more. Think about it. Like, I'm just relating to you, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure you've had a friend or a cousin that you've helped out, right? And then they messed up. Then you helped them out again, and they messed up. You're like, nigga, I ain't about to keep helping you out, nigga. I ain't about to keep sending you money, and you keep just like freaking it off, and then you coming back to me.
So I'm gonna say this, right?
Uh-huh.
To me, that's in a micro sense, right?
Okay.
So in a macro sense, I would say I don't have to worry about helping individuals. I want to build infrastructure to help the people.
Okay.
The people, right? Because we think about people. I've grown to the point where I don't think anybody will truly appreciate you for what you do. You just got to do it from the God in you. You got to do it from your purpose. You know what I'm saying? I don't think anybody ever truly appreciate, not even your mama.
Oh my God.
Will never truly appreciate what you do for them.
You're preaching. Hey, hit the brother keys, brother. Oh my God.
So my thing is
give you an offering, brother. Jesus. No. Let them go. Let them go, because he just said something. You said you at a point where you believe people won't ever truly appreciate what you do, so you got to do it from your heart.
Yeah.
That means without recognition,
no,
without people ever saying
nothing,
thank you or validation, anything. You just got to do it from a thing. Hey, boy, that'll preach. That'll preach, Art.
Yeah, you got to do that from within, bro.
Man, bro.
Because the thing is, if you looking for reciprocity or you looking for validation, you never gonna truly get it. You're never gonna truly, because every individual got their own demons and their own purpose and their own path that they dealing with, and they too caught up in that to really reveal to you how much what you did for them really means. It got to be bigger than your purpose. Got to be bigger than that. Wow. But what I will say about the billionaires is that the world is so corrupt. I don't know. Even if, let's say Elon Musk woke up one day and was like, you know what? I'm gonna rebuild all the trade schools in the inner cities. I'm gonna build low income housing in the inner cities, and I'm gonna build hospitals and better schools in the South. Right?
Yeah.
Who's to say somebody from the U.S. government was and knock on this door and was like, "Who told you can solve our problems? We're our own nation."
Man,
who told you you can't just come in here and solve our problems? Wow, that's a possibility, bro.
That is.
Nations know what's going on within that nation, and you can't just walk in the nation and start solving problems. It's protocol to that. It's protocol and the plan to that. So I don't know, and this is just me talking. Like I don't know if I had $500 billion that I could just come and start solving problems without people permission.
Ooh.
Without higher up permission. I don't know if I could do that. That's anywhere.
Hey man, you spitting.
Yeah, I don't think it's that simple. I just don't. I think that a solution to a problem is simple, but when you have governments, I don't think it's that simple.
Yeah, man. Nah, you are absolutely correct. Because it does take more than just money to be able to get these things off.
It takes much more than money, and the thing is that most of us we don't know that because we've never gotten to that level.
Right, and like you said, and then it's like, and we're assessing the situation from our understanding of not being at that level. So that's my counter to that's my counter to it. But I ain't gonna lie, you answering it like all my counter questions, you answering it. You finding the holes in them joints, and you because I'm like, yeah, that's a fact. Because we can only assess it from our viewpoint, but at the same time, from our viewpoint, it's a lot that we don't know.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? It's a lot of things behind the scenes that that's working that we're not exposed to. You know what I'm saying? Because like with shout out to Claudia, shout out to Reed. He had said what money really does is just give more access. You know what I'm saying? And so since we don't have that kind of money, we don't have that kind of access to be able to understand how things really work and how things is going behind the scenes. You get what I'm saying? And so, nah, man, you smoked all the counters.
Because it's different devils at every level, bro. So we haven't gotten to a point where you have $50 million and then you try to do something and then somebody walk through their door and tell you, well, at this level, this is how things go.
Exactly.
And you haven't amassed $200 million and somebody walk through their door and say, well, at this level, this is how things go.
Facts. That's a fact, man. And everywhere, like you said, it's ran by power structures.
Yeah,
it's
power
not just
structures,
money.
bro. Like, so
Man.
yeah, I think I think that's why people who have amassed that kind of wealth is so obsessed with politics.
Yeah, that's a fact. And then, but the fact that the point we at now, I put like this, it's probably just never been as public as it is now that they can really do what they want. You get what I'm saying? Like it's probably always happened this way and we just didn't know about it. But it's public now that we see that people with money literally do sway like the influence of, okay, you know what? I got this money, so I'm interested in this going, so boom, I'm about to come through and do it this way. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna go through the political skill, and I'm about to make sure I'm about to get my moves off with all of this. Like, this is my agenda I want to get off, so I know I gotta buy this party. But that's the thing, is it just never seemed like it was as blatant as it is now.
No,
people literally can
it's
just buy
very blatant that our society is maybe has been an oligarchical kind of society. For some time now, but now it's like in our face,
right?
Where you have like leaders of corporations talking about affordability and the job market and where things are going. It's like, bro, like that's a politician's job.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying? Like that's like we really like just think about it, bro. We really elected Donald Trump, bro. Like that's a real thing. Like Donald Trump has served 2 terms.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And it's clear he doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah,
Like,
and
it's absolutely clear that he
I'm gonna
doesn't-
say this because I got a counter for that, but
Yeah.
I want to save that for the conspiracy.
Okay,
hour.
cool.
All right,
Yeah,
so
you right.
yeah, because we got some topics. Well, we can get to the rest of these topics in the conspiracy hour. You know what I'm saying? And so because I about to say we got like a healthy amount out.
We did.
And the topics that we got.
So do you want to just end off with the last topic with
Which one? Go ahead.
with the Brian?
You know, you know what? I'm about to say, do you think that could go into the conspiracy hour? Because that is conspiracy.
Let's roll into it then. Let's roll into the conspiracy hour.
Yeah, so we can roll into the conspiracy hour. So, yo, thank y'all for coming back, you know what I'm saying, this week for another episode of Somewhere in the Middle. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate y'all. I am your favorite man of God, Brother James. You can catch me at every social media site, Brother James 14. I can hand it to my man, Art.
And I am Home Team Art. You can catch me on IG, Facebook, and then on TikTok, Popcorn Player.
Popcorn Player.
And you can catch us here, Patreon and YouTube.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. At Somewhere in the Middle.
Somewhere in the middle.
Somewhere in the middle. We will see y'all next time. Hey, get over to that conspiracy hour, all right?
Bourbon boys.